So will it see me now? I'm actually live. Are we live? Maybe? Maybe? We're delayed. Really delayed. That's annoying. Okay. I think we're live. Maybe. I have no idea. I wish it wasn't delayed. That's weird. Okay. Let me go back to my studio. So, all right. Sorry for the noise. It probably will squeak. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. Theoretically, I am live. I hope I know. So let me go to... I'll show you what I'm doing today. By the way, I'm Nathan with Real Tech Dudes. Trying to do a live stream on my laptop. And I have a camera here. Go to my OBS. There we go. A camera there. So, and it is looking at that. Which is... I might zoom that in actually a little bit. Let's see. Nope, other way, other way. There we go. Try the focusing thingy. There we go. Okay, so I'm trying to do some FT8 today. And we'll see what I do. So I've actually worked a few stations. I opened up the log here just real quick. Just play around with, but... So, I figured we'd try this today. I'm going to bring up maybe if I can do this. Let the guys know I'm live, which may or may not work. I guess we'll find out. Go back to what I see on my studio. There we go. Okay. So I'm trying to do this all at once, which is really, really funny. Yeah. YouTube. There we go. So I can bring up my own stuff so I can watch what's actually going on. Because that's really hard to do when you're doing this. Well, there we go. Let's see if I got one live or not. Heh, doesn't even show it live. That's funny. Well, trying to do this. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, there we are. So, we'll watch the chat, maybe. Hey, I can actually see that. All right, that'll work. So, it says I got two people. It's probably just me and me. I'm not sure who's watching. Okay. So, we're just messing around again with... let me switch scenes. We're messing around here with FT8 today. Like I said, I got my camera literally just facing my laptop or my desktop over here. But, and I'm on Twin-meter. And we're doing, hopefully, FT8. I've actually, like I said, I've worked about, was it like 6, 8 workstations? Or 6, 8 stations? Not workstation, stations. Yeah. Looks like 8. So, I've got it all set up. I'm actually cranking out a whopping, I believe, about 15 watts, maybe 20. On the FT8, or on the FT8, wow. On the G5 RV, there we go. That I made in a video, and I'll put a link to it later, but it's some time ago now, and yeah. So let's see if we can work, let's see, have I worked him? Victor Echo 3, I have not. Is anyone working him? Does not look like it, so let's enable TX. So, let's see who work this guy, which is actually really neat. Like I said, I messed around with, or I said before anyway, I've messed around with FT8 this summer a little bit when I was on vacation. And I had all kinds of fun with it. And yeah, you know, maybe. Someone got to him first. So you'll see that. I've noticed that. So if someone works him first, you can see that right there. Yeah, it'll like kick you out because obviously you're going to be interrupting someone else's thing. But let me zoom into that just a little bit, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we get the waterfall below it there, which is just telling me what's going on where. We'll wait till he hits the... We'll just find another one here. And we'll do that guy, enable TX. Okay. So I just switched it up there to do, was it N7LD? Oh, that's funny. So yeah. So what I got here is I'm running WSJTX on my Mac. Was this iMac 27-inch iMac? I think it is. Yeah. And then it's going on my IC746 Pro. So I can show you. Let me just show you that. I think you guys might find that at least a little interesting. So, I want to get the brightness up a little bit. If it'll show it. There it goes. It's there, which is getting a little bit hard to see. So let's turn on the flashlight. That, yeah. It is actually not that dark in here, but for some reason, that's my phone, just, you know. For some reason, that really does not want to see it very well. Anyway, we'll go back to that. And I've got DX maps up there. So, zoom back in that just a little bit. And it looked like he's actually hearing me right now, which is fine. Oops, yep. It did. Go back live. There we go. Anywho, so yeah, I figure we just let this run for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, maybe 20, I don't know. And then see if we can actually get a contact live here would be nice. Let's see. It actually kicked me out already before I got him. Oh, bummer. Someone already got to him first. I love this one call. I worked him a little bit ago, I believe. Yeah, I did. I worked him. Guy's calls Nobel. N0BEL. That's a nice one. Let's see. Enable TX. Come on. He called CQ again there. So you can see him. And this over here is just everything happening. And then over on this side is actually what I'm trying to work. It's real easy to use this software, I have to admit. I'm just connecting my radio through a West Mountain Rig Talk and a West Mountain Radio Rig Talk, and then a West Mountain Radio Rignomic, or no mic, to be able to actually connect it in and out. And then I've just got a USB sound card connected to it to tie everything together. It works pretty well though. So right now there's a ton of stations on 20. If you want to do FT8 right now, 20 is hopping. You know, that waterfall is full of stuff, so which is pretty sweet. Anyway, ooh, all right, we're gonna get him. N7LD. It's like he sent me a report back, so you can actually see it go down. You can see it go down here. So it's now on step, what was it, TX3? It'll drop to 4 here in a second and out. So it finishes at 7.3, which is the end thing, basically saying best wishes is actually what 7.3 means. All right, should see a pop-up window here. I'll show you what that looks like. So that window there just popped up and says, you worked him. This one, here, I'll scoot it up there. You can see it a little bit. Just a hair. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So I'll go ahead and say yes to that, and it'll add it to my list. So, yay, worked on the station. I'm kind of new to FT8. Like I said, I did this summer on vacation for a little bit and kind of had fun with it. And I'll have a video coming out. I don't think we got it out yet, but I'll have a video coming out about that. And tested some antennas and things like that. And it's a great time on vacation when you take a ham radio with you. And there was no internet there, so it was awesome. So I could hook my laptop to my radio and do that kind of stuff and not be bothered with anything else. We barely even had cell service. It was great for the way to unplug a little bit. Um, yeah. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, we don't have all like this was an impromptu live, so if you're watching this later, just keep an eye. Like there was no one watching it. Well, I was. I'm watching it live, and I think maybe one of the other guys was watching it live, but it was just one of those things that just kind of did on a spur of a moment just to mess around with. Like I said, we'll have this running probably for I'm at 10 minutes right now, maybe for another 10. Just playing around. So let's find another station. There's a Victor at this Canadian station. So the VE3, where to go? VE3, Echo Lima Lima, but I think he's already. Oh, WF1T. That looks like a fun one. Let's see if we can work that guy. So I leave my stuff here. I actually leave this window here open, which is strictly just the call log, just so I don't accidentally try and hit a bunch of guys who I've already talked to, or a bunch of people I've already talked to, because that would be seemingly not nice. But okay, someone's already hit that guy back. Come on. That's okay. That happens. Wait till we get another receive cycle through this and get a bunch more stations over here. Let's see. K. Yeah, for him. I worked him. I think. No, I guess he didn't. Let's see if we can work that guy. So this would be KC1DFB. That's the one thing headache. It's when you're trying to do all this stuff as like a YouTuber for live and stuff like that. You've got to have, it's all got to be spaced just right, and camera and everything else, and yeah, because I'm back here and that's like way over there, and yeah, I'm old, so yeah, 3 old tech dudes. It's a good play on words. Anyway, back to it. Let's see. I still hadn't seen me yet. I'm currently putting out about 20% power. I think my max is 100 watts on this radio. 746 Pro. So it's decent little radio. Like I said, I'm on a G5 RV in my backyard. The actual one that we built like a couple years ago, or I think it was either right after COVID started or right before COVID, we did a little antenna build session. And I just built a couple antennas, and this thing actually got put up, I want to say, right as COVID hit. I put the antenna, about that time period, I put the antenna in the backyard and put it up in the backyard rather, and it has been up ever since. So, I mean, it may not be the prettiest antenna, but you know what? It's still there and it's still working. I'm not, like I said, I'm not kicking out a ton of power, because actually the transmission, which is only literally probably something, I'm going to guess probably 20 watts, 25 watts, is actually messing with my security cameras a little bit. But that's okay. Let's see. He keeps calling CQ. Oh, there he goes. So the red stripe that just appeared at the bottom there, yeah, that's him responding back to me, which is neat. So you can look at the color code and tell exactly what it all means, which is really, really handy. The other fun thing is that you're doing all this and you don't necessarily have like all the noise going and everything else. This is absolutely quiet. I mean, you could I guess hook an external speaker to this or headphones if you wanted to, but you can just sit there and just let it go. And you can see in the waterfall in the bottom of the picture there, there's a ton of stuff going through all the time. So that's pretty sweet. But it's a fun mode. Tim, one of the other guys, tipped me off to FT4 being another possibility, and I haven't messed around with it yet. I looked at it a little bit today. It's another mode you can easily do with this. You just select it and go. But this is FT8. I'm just kind of messing with FT8 a little bit more. I like it. I like the way it works. It's simplistic, and you can really do a lot of things and never have to talk to another human being, which is hilarious, I guess. Oh, yeah, I got him. All right, so KC1, is it Delta Foxtrot Bravo? So, coolness. So let's see if we can find someone else here. We'll do, let's see. I'm not sure where a CO7. Let's see if I can work him. I'm not sure where that is. That may actually be Cuba. I don't know. It was a guess. Okay, that was another thing. Okay, yeah, so transmit. Now we're back in receive. And let's see if I can work the guy. I don't know if it's kind of off the end. It might actually work okay on 20. He's off the end of the G5 RV, so no, someone else hit him. So I'm dealing with it. I'm not running a beam like a lot of guys are running a beam. So, beams are expensive and they require a tower. And mine currently, I have a tower. It's on the ground, and I don't actually have a good hole to put the tower into yet. So I kind of need to dig a hole and put tower base in, concrete, and a little slower on that. So yeah, it just takes time. And I haven't put the time I should into, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's my... All right, I see Greg from Shacking Office here. Hey, Greg. Just doing a little FT8 today. I'm just playing around with it, and I decided let's do a live stream. So if you guys haven't seen their channel, Shacking Off they're hilarious. They're another guy. They're generally pretty local to us here, so... yeah, so we're having fun with that. By the way, if you guys are in the Lawrence County, Southern Indiana area on Tuesday evening, the Hoosier Hills Ham Club, which is our local club here, is actually doing a presentation on fox hunting, which is direction finding, fox hunting, which someone goes out in the field with a transmitter, and then you go try and find them using different equipment. We're going to have a whole thing on that, so that looks like that will be a pretty good one. I'll see if this 0 station gets back up there. I have not seen him. Oh, he did actually see 73. I'm going to hit. I'll see if it'll catch him, try and catch him again. Let's see. If he sends CQ again, it should go. We'll see if we can get the guy. All right, there we go. Let's see if we can work the guy again. So C07 HNS Hotel November Sugar or Sierra. I'm kind of curious where that's at. I'm going to have to look that up, but yeah. Oh, my. Hopefully I can work the guy. I've never actually worked anyone I've actually worked someone in the Caribbean before, but it's kind of rare for me. So, I don't know. Still find it funny though that I'll show you this guy. I would show you if it wasn't like my security cameras, but I have my security cameras up in the corner. Every time transmit goes in, the cameras flip out just a little bit. Hey Andy, your audio is low. Okay, I'll check on that. I'm using a mic. Let me crank the gain up a little bit. We'll see if that works a little bit. I'm clipping there a little bit. I don't want to clip. Could be. I'm using OBS to stream it. See if that's a little bit better. Hopefully it is. This is an SM57 into a Behringer, what is this thing? UMC 404, like a 4-input little capture device, or not capture device, but the 4-input audio connecting device. And sometimes it doesn't, the way the 57 works is you really have to be nearly on top of it. I'm actually clipping just a hair, but my gain level should be good. I don't know. That's one thing. It's hard to tell from the standpoint of what OBS is doing, but yeah. Oh, someone else worked on it. Yeah, some guys have beams and they just can outwork me. That's okay, because it's one of those things that, yeah, I got what I got. So, yeah, unless Greg wants to come over and dig a hole for me, man. Come on. You could do that, Greg, right? All it needs to be, a cubic yard? Oh, my. That's good. Oh, good. It sounds better. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, like I said, this mic really wants you to be pretty close, and I could probably. I apologize for the squeak. I could probably get that a little bit closer to me as well. It like I said, it's just an SM57. It's an original 1980s, like early 1980s SM57. So I called CQ again. Let's see if I can hit him. Hopefully I can hit this guy. It'd be neat. I've never worked outside of that before or in that area where he's at. So assuming that is where like I think he's at, which is Cuba. I'm not sure though. I need to look that up. I should do that. So let me open another window here. C07 H and S. I'm trying to do this off the side of my head here. Okay, QRZ lookup. Where are you? You are in. I don't know where you are. Where are you? Do. I could, but not. Oh, Greg, come on. I'm just gonna. Where is the guy at? Ooh, that guy has worked a lot of places. Wow, he's got like a lot of like Master of Asia, Master of North America, DX 100, USA 50. That guy's pretty active, that's for sure. Neat. Let me log in. Will be. That's fine. I don't care about that. There we go. Where is the guy? There we go. Go to that one. Look him up. Look him up. Do it anyway. Just do it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, he is in somewhere. Grid Square FL 11 BJ. Wow. Where is it at though? Can you tell me what country he's in? Oh, there's Cuba. Main island, coastal islands. Okay, that's Cuba. That is Cuba. Oh, sweet. That'd be neat. China's on 10 FT. Oh, that's cool. I might have to try that. I don't think I could get to it. Like I said, I'm on a G5 RV running about 25 watts or so, maybe 20. So that's a little far off that side for me. That would be cool though. I've never worked China. I have worked when I worked Japan. I've worked Australia on 10. That's been quite a while now. I want to say I was actually. Hey Norm, I want to say I was actually when I was still going to ITT back in 1991. I worked Australia. That was actually fun. Because that was like a huge thing for me back at that point. So that was fun. Oh my. I think the funniest part of like the comment section is like everyone, just friends of mine, all that, just laughing, joking about stuff. That's pretty cool. So, come on. I hope this guy hears me. That'd be cool. But it's iffy sometimes, if you will, because well, I'm not cranking out that much power. But yeah, we're trying. It's what I got. There's all the junk around me too. It's like equipment everywhere. This is my camera, in case you're curious. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's the side of the camera pointing at the monitor. I probably should have just like pulled a stream off that and connected it, but it takes a lot more thought, and I would really just wanted to do this because it's like, I haven't done a live stream, and I think since Field Day actually is when last time we did it. So let's see how long we've been up. 24 minutes. Ah, wish the guy would see me. He is not seeing me. Yeah, I don't think the guy is going to see me. I'll give it another try. I think it'll go for maybe 10. I don't remember exactly how long it goes before it says, nope, you ain't doing it. But I don't know. Maybe I need to put a beam up. I so need to get that. I have the beam. So a friend of mine, Dave Morthland, sold me his beam. It's a like 3M quad band or tri band or something like that, and he had it up for like a whole whopping year. So we disassembled it, brought it down, and because he was moving away, and I have the tower laying on the ground, and I have like everything, including the bell rotor and all that stuff to do this, and it's just, hey, that whole do part where you got to like dig the hole and things. So the funny thing is, when I moved into the house, oh, that guy's not seeing me. Nope, he heard someone else. So when I moved into the house, the guy who had the house before me thought he was going to, you're going to love this, thought he was going to help me by making the side yard safer by cutting off the the tower base, the little stubs that come out of the tower base. And I was like, no, I need that. So, yeah, let's see what work that guy. AA5 Hotel. Okay. Let's see, 5 land. Down there in Texas area, I think. So. But yeah, so it's not quite as helpful as you would think, because I can't put up a tower there. So I was going to just build a hole, or I was going to dig a hole like right next to it, put a tower base in there, which was nice because the peak of the roof would actually come right to that point. So I would only have to have like 10 feet of tower above that peak to do like a 50-foot tower or whatever. So, and I kind of just need to do that, I think. Like I said, I've been lazy. Oh, come on, man. See me. Norm, you should get on. Give me a call or something like that. I don't know if they will or not. Maybe sometimes, like I said, I've worked about 10 now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 10. Yeah, counting is hard. This is my Saturday. I should probably make that bigger is what I need to do. No. Can I go to font, make bigger? Oh, come on. All right, fine. Be that way then. Don't make it bigger for my eyeballs to see. Anyway. I thought I could do that, though. Oh, well. Well, is the guy going to see me? Nope. Someone else called him. I'm wondering if I need to turn my power up. I just hate to do it because it does mess with everything around me. K1. Let's see if this guy didn't come right back to me. I think it will crank the power up. I'm going to kick it up to, well, I can get through another cycle. Kick it up to about, let's go about 40% and see what happens. So far I haven't fried a television in my house or anything like that, so I guess we'll find out. We'll see if the guy comes back to me after this one here. This one should be the full transmit. The first transmitter only probably just put out a blip before the timer because of the way it's time based. So let's see if the guy comes back to me. K9GMU. Fun. Some of these guys have like awesome calls. And nope, I'm cranking up. There's about 35% power. So we'll go with that for a bit. See if they come back to me at that. Or if the neighbors come banging on the door and you're destroying our television reception, or our internet got taken down, or who knows what. Well, let's see if the guy hear me. Hear me. Anyway. Yeah, I've noticed though on FT8 that sometimes things are a little slower getting through back and forth, even with some better stuff. I mean, it'd probably be great if I had like, you know, large amplifier. Well, I have an amp, but you know, used a large amplifier and then had like a big beam to aim at wherever the guy was at or the person was at. But somewhere I got to him. Let's try. Let's see. Did I work him already? KB9G. Oh yeah, I worked him. Oh, he's the first guy I worked. Okay. AI2D. Worked him. 7LD. I go back through my list here and see who I've worked. KM Vortex. Oh, he just said 7.3, so I'm going to say go for it. And he just worked Oscar Echo 5. That's cool. Neat. Yeah, watching some of the calls come across is pretty cool. So, oh, ha ha ha. He heard me that time. Sweet. All right. Only took enough power to blow out the video cameras I got around the house. Well, at least it's not hurting him, I guess, theoretically. I don't know. Let's see. He heard me one. He get me the rest of the way. No. He did actually respond back to me, though. I don't take it back. No, that's actually a different call. Let me see if I can get the other call. Go back to receive. See if he calls again. I'll hit that one. Let's see if I can get him. I don't know why sometimes it wants to call. I've got it turned off so it doesn't call CQ, but it still does that occasionally. I don't know why it does that. That's a thing I got to figure out, because it's like, oh, okay, someone's calling me and I'm in the middle of calling someone else. Weird. But I don't know. It's probably you, Greg. I don't remember his calls. That's terrible. I should look that up. KC9CSC. Okay, worked him. Let's see. No, we're close. Echo Lima 29. Wow. Cool. Well, worked him. Yeah. So this is FT8. Like I said, it's just one of the mini digital modes. This thing will do. Let's see. We should see this. You can go into mode, and you get the list of modes there you can choose from. So you get all these you can choose from there, which is pretty cool because there's a bunch of them that are fun to play with. So let me go back over to the camera screen now. Your wishes. There you go. Enable TX. Gotta enable the TX. There we go. Is it going to work? Yeah, there it goes. So that's cool. All right. Need my mic to behave. It'd be nice. Oh, it's at the extreme end. That's not good. Okay. Let's see. W4 energy. Seriously, like this thing is like far away from me. I need to like scoot closer to myself, but I've got cameras in here and just that's what really makes this not. It's fun, but it's also not fun. Cool, work that one. All right, sweet. That's Norm. Okay. I thought you had a 5 call, Norm. For some reason, I just did. I don't know why my brain thought that. Probably because you're in Texas. But I don't know. Maybe not. KC9C. That's cool. I really kind of wanted to try. I was hoping I would be able to get that was it C0 or CO0, whatever it was, wherever he went down in Cuba. That was kind of neat. The funny thing is the time delay from when I'm clicking something to when I'm seeing it on my screen to when it's seeing it in the comments. That's just funny. Now I can send you. There you go. Yeah. with the clubs. Yeah, you should definitely do that. That'd be cool, Norm. Oh my. Let's see if I can find some of those. I have to work that LD station already. Yeah. So I got my list. Well, that's a little off frame now, but I've got my list of the ones I've worked over here that I kind of wish would get bigger so I could see it better because I'm getting old. Ooh, I'm going to try that guy again. There's that it's C07. I looked that guy up. He's actually in Cuba, which is pretty neat. So that's cool. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just having fun around with this today, so. 1,000 more. Nice. I have laxed in sending out cards. I have done it. I've done the. I used to be on LOTW. I need to get back to LOTW, so I probably should just set that up and then upload these because I've got this. I actually have another. Well, my laptop has some, and then my. Sorry about the microphones. Oh, sweet. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? I'm in transmit. Okay, let's see. Is it gonna? Am I gonna work Cuba today? That's cool. That'd be neat. I definitely have got to get that to work now. Roger 10. So, is it gonna be happy? TX, receive. Okay. Well, do you hear me? I think the conditions are a little weak. Well, that and I think it's probably, let's see, where's he stacking it? He is at 1201, which is there. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, it's not really that noisy part of a band. I don't know. Some of the parts of the band, if you, well, yeah, you can see a little bit there. Some of the parts of the bands are kind of noisy. Some are not so bad, but well, I didn't actually hear him on that last one. Okay. I wonder if he's fading out. Oh, and his frequency just changed. I wonder why. Interesting. I don't know. That's one of the things I'm still not completely sure how this is supposed to work because everyone's kind of stacked on top of one another. But I don't know. For some reason, it didn't pick him up. I don't know if he actually heard me, but we didn't get a complete cue. So there. You know, the fact that he heard me and all was actually kind of interesting in itself. But I'll have to figure that out. So, Norm, I have something I have to show you. I'm working on it right now. Yeah, but let me go back to the camera here. Yeah, there. This actually works. I've been working on the battery for it, which is sitting down over here. It's a good old Tempo S1 that I've got it apart right now, but it actually does function. One of those other things I've just found at a Hamfest for reasons. Too many weird toys. So by the way, we're going to try and get together, the three of us, Tim and Justin, myself, we're trying to get together this week, or I think this weekend actually, and shoot a bunch of content for you guys, because I know we've been a little lax on that. And honestly, the summer's been just insanely busy for, I think, all of us, honestly. But yeah, we're hoping to get some content out here, and I've got a bunch of stuff. We're really kind of focused on ham radio, I think, for a while. So I've got like a bunch of things I've been working on, connected with ham radio and such. So there we go. All right, finally worked him. CO7HNS. Sweet. Classic scanner. It's actually that's a full blown. So let me flip back to the other camera. So it's actually a full blown like thumb wheel select. You can see it. Sorry, the light's a little dim over here, but it's an actual. It's a 2 meter antenna. So the antenna sits in there, but it sits. Yeah, no, it sits back here. So it's a full blown 2 meter HT. Of course, there's no it's a tone board, so it's a little not helpful when it comes to like modern repeaters, but it does actually work. So it'd be fine for simplex though. But yeah. All right, sweet. That's pretty cool. Well, let's see. I think that's what I got right now. But just so you guys, let me go back to the camera because I'm just like, okay. So, hey, if you guys haven't subscribed, which I know Norm and Greg definitely have. But anyway, if you have watched this and find this kind of stuff interesting, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Leave us a comment too, because we do definitely read them. And if you're going to be in the Lawrence County area this coming Tuesday, which is the 1st of November, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 1st November. Is the Hoosier Hills Ham Club meeting, and we're going to be going over DFing, direction finding, and we'll be using different stuff to show you how to do that for fox hunting, which is pretty cool. So I've got a Doppler, which is actually just sitting off camera here, and Polaris Doppler unit, which actually works fine. And then Tim's going to go over the stuff that he uses. But he uses a more of a beam to do stuff with, and then I've got like an inline attenuator. Excuse me, an inline attenuator for beams and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's one of these days I'll have to show you guys this stuff. It's ridiculous the amount of weird things I've got sitting around. Like, well, you can actually see it here. It's on this side. There, here. I've got that and the thing that's sitting there. Or a couple TRS-80s that fully function now. So that video should be coming out soon, I hope. In case you're curious, this is lemonade. Just straight lemonade. But that guy keeps going too. That's pretty cool. Must be a powerhouse station. So we're going to have a bunch of things coming up, but if you can make it to that meeting, that'd be great. And you can look it up on our website at w9qiq.org or Hoosier Hills Ham Club. Just Google it and you find it pretty quick. And anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I might try a couple more of these here eventually one of these days. I just keep laxing doing it. And today I'm just like, I should do a live stream. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me get over to my other thing here, and I will catch you guys later. 7-3.